Being the official theme song to RWBY Volume 4, Let's Just Live doesn't have a set perspective from which it's being told from, but nor does it really need one. The entire song follows the aftermath of Volume 3. Where our heroes may have been knocked down and hope may feel like it's all but there, this song is all about not letting that feeling get the better of you by making sure that you live your life.
It used to feel like a fairy tale, now it seems we were just pretending. We fix our world and on our way to a happy ending.
When RWBY as a series first began, this was kind of just what it seemed like. A group of heroes all based on fairy tales hoping to protect their world from evil, all in hope that they could live happily ever after. While some of that still does hold true, the situation has become a lot more complicated than just that.
Then it turned out life was far less like a bedtime story than a tragedy with no big reveal of the hero's glory.
Where these kids kind of all saw their lives as black and white, the events of Volume 3 made them learn that their lives aren't like the bedtime stories that they heard when they were younger. Losing not only one, but two friends in a short period of time was a tragedy. The heroes didn't stand tall that day, they lost the fight.
And it seems we went three ways for a game that wasn't fair.
It would seem that everyone that was involved on the heroes' side were outclassed. Not only were they not prepared for the ambush, but the odds were heavily stacked against them. Their training had yet to be flushed out to its fullest extent, and Cinder's plan seemed to go almost as she wanted, with just a minor hiccup.
Can we just go home? Can we follow through? When the hope is gone, there is one thing we can do.
What do you do when you're defeated? When you feel hopeless, like there's nothing you can do? Just return back to your home and wait? Is there even getting back up from having been torn down? There is only one thing the Huntsman of Remnant can do in a situation like this.
Let's just live day by day, not be conquered by our sorrows. The past can't hold us down, we must break free.
The people can't let their sorrows get the best of them no matter how much it affects them. No one good benefits from you being down, including yourself. While events certainly do suck from time to time, everything that happens inevitably winds up in the past. There is no changing it, so why focus on it for so long? The people must break out of the sorrow and saddened mind of theirs so they can live.
Inside we're torn apart, but time will mend our hearts. Move on, we're not there yet, so let's just live.
You shouldn't wipe all the things that saddened you in the past under the rug. You're supposed to feel the pain and sorrow of things like loss, but those events shape you for the future. You're not just supposed to forget about someone if they die. The moment they truly die is the moment you forget about them. Time heals all wounds. Our heroes haven't reached their destination or protected their world from evil just yet, so they must move forward and live on. Also, an Easter egg of note, the line, "Move onward, not there yet," spell out Monty's name.
Can we get back to a happy place? We suffered so much pain and sorrow. After yesterday, is there any way we can trust tomorrow?
No one wants to be in a place in their life where sorrow is the main emotion. Everyone wants to be in a time that makes them happy, but unfortunately, after the fall of Beacon, the happy and joyous times are in the past. The students no longer even know if they can trust what is going to happen the next day after the betrayal of trust of Cinder and her team. They're cautious even going day by day.
We go through life filled with strife like it's torn and tattered. Can we keep this up when we know that every hope that's shattered?
Something that is torn and tattered isn't broken or useless, it's still intact, but it's got missing pieces. This verse asks if their lives are going to have to be like that, still intact, but with holes and missing pieces. Do they want that life? Hope has already been shattered for so many. How long are our heroes going to be able to keep this up if this is how they're feeling?
And the lesson is in you. That some dreams just can't come true.
It's true, not every dream can come true. This applies to both sides, good and bad. Even villains can have their own dreams of accomplishing something, even if that something is destruction of some sort. Some, if not most, people's dreams will never come to fruition, and it's a lesson people have to learn over and over again.
When it finally falls and the battle through, when our faith is gone and there's nothing left to lose, let's just live.
This verse is interesting because in my opinion, it doesn't really make sense. What is being said is when everything is over, the battles have finished, when our trust and hope in everything is gone, and there is nothing else we could possibly lose, let's just live. But you can't live if you've just lost everything and have no hope in anything else. The lyrics here I think kind of contradict each other here a bit.
When it feels like there's nothing worth living for, everything is broken, the light's not there anymore.
This is probably the highest, or as I should say, the lowest point someone could feel. When everything has crumbled on top of you and the light at the end of the tunnel is gone and it doesn't even feel like there's something to live for anymore, that is the hardest point in someone's life to be pulled out of. With Yang losing her arm, it broke her and she didn't want to do anything. Her fire was extinguished, but she managed to pull herself back together and not let her own mindset get the best of her.
And the story takes an unexpected turn. A friend is suddenly gone. We can cry our lives away, but if they were here they'd say, go forward, you must keep moving on.
The amount of different applications this verse can be applied to is impressive. Story-wise, it's exactly how it sounds. Fans always saw RWBY as kind of this kid-friendly show full of laughs and good times, but come Volume 3, it took an unexpected turn and friends died. The heroes can spend their lives crying it away, but that's not what Penny or Pyrrha would have wanted. For many others, however, this verse has nothing to do with the show and is purely talking about Monty even directly using his motto. Life can take an unexpected turn for so many, but it's always important that you keep moving forward with your lives. You don't want to let such tragedies halt you in your own life.
Just one day, let's forget about our problems. Let's fall in love with life and just be free. The sun will never fade, the night won't steal our day. Let's dance and laugh and love and let's just live.
It's always important to focus on the good over the bad. Don't let the night take the day away. Sometimes it's better to just forget about all the bad that is out there and live carefree for a bit. Let's Just Live is all about saying, yeah, the world isn't as nice as I once thought it was. In fact, it's pretty god-awful with the friends you can lose, the family that can die, and the sorrows you must feel. But even with those things, you can't let it break you down. You've got to live your life sometimes and just forget about all the evil and move forward. That's practically what this song is saying. So that was the meaning and breakdown of Let's Just Live. What do you guys think of it? Be sure to let me know down in the comments. Subscribe if you're interested in more content like this. Follow me on all social medias, and I'll see you in the next video.